Hello, y'all, and welcome to another edition of the Single H Show. Your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is...
The Single H. So...
Today we've got a couple of things to talk about, but we're going to talk about something very important. We live in Southern California, and right now Southern California is being ravaged by wildfires. And Single H would like to share with you some ways to help out in efforts for these things. We are connected to some dear siblings in our life through my connection to the California Pacific Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church, of some siblings that have actually lost their homes over the last few days. So this is something that is very impactful and real to us, as we know real people that have been affected by it.
So, the way that we're going to help is we're going to link you to places, to foundations that are going to be in the website, wherever you are, in the comments, in the descriptions. Go to the California Community Foundation. They will help solve the they will help with the problem, help with the wildfires currently going on. And we already did a little bit of a donation to the Critical Role Foundation that are currently putting everything back into the California Community Foundation. So they are routing all of theirs to there. So
on the day of this recording, if you go to our Instagram at Transcended Media, Instagram, also Transcended Media on Facebook, you will see some links posted there for the different groups who are collecting funds for the California wildfires, as well as you can also learn about different efforts that are being taken care of. We're going to put information within the body of this podcast, as well as the body of the podcast posting for today.
Yes.
So right now, explain about the Critical Role Foundation and what they do, but also talk about how they're going to help with the California wildfires.
So, the other foundation that they do also, they are I'm going to call them a filter organization. That they're still a nonprofit, but they filter their money to other nonprofits that they believe are going to be doing good. Notable one, Red Nose Day, that help with kids living in childhood and poverty with their educations and other things. And the one that will probably mean the most to everyone listening to this podcast is the Outright Action International Foundation that they are filtering money to. And like I said, they made, as of the day that we are recording, they have made their goal last night, as of the fires, were to reach a $30,000 donation direct to the California Community Foundation, which they have reached, and I'm sure they're going to do more.
Yeah, $30,000 is only going to be a drop in the bucket of the assistance that's going to be needed following these fires.
Yeah, so I'm going to find more, and we're going to have those all linked. But please help. Any dollar counts right now.
And let's go ahead. Let's don't look up more. Let's share these two, because they are two that we trust. The Critical Role Foundation. The other place that you can go and give monies to is the United Methodist Committee on Relief. Any monies that are given for any natural disasters through the United Methodist Committee on Relief goes 100% towards the need that is being addressed. There is the first Sunday of every month is the one great hour of sharing that all churches participate in. All the funds collected on that Sunday funds the administrative cost of UMCOR, and then following that, any funds that are donated to the United Methodist Committee on Relief goes 100% to the causes that are asked for. So you can do designated gifts to the California Fires, and all of those funds will go to that. So please look on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and also our Threads and our Blue Sky page. If you are looking for a place to give, we'll have this information out for you. And it looks like you found something else.
And please, also, you don't have to donate through the Critical Realm Foundation. Also, you can donate directly to California Community Foundation. You can do it directly to them, so do it.
Yes, and this is quite scary. As we've shared, Single H isn't quite aware. Transcendent Media was going to support a conversation this coming Sunday on what an inclusionary church looks like. Unfortunately, our main speaker for that event is also an individual that does care and shelter and emergency care for the California Pacific Annual Conference. So we've had to postpone our event this Sunday so that our dear friend, the Reverend Dr. Denise Barnes, can be a part of the efforts on the ground, hands and feet, caring for the community. Dr. Barnes has shared with me right now what many agencies need right now is money, because for there to be more fires, for there to be more people there while these fires are still going on only adds to the hazard. So please wait to mobilize until the fires have subsided so that the real help and care can be taken care of.
Yes.
All right. So
now on the more positive side of the conversation.
Let's talk about something majorly positive.
We finally got a birth certificate, folks.
We have a birth certificate sealed by the state of Gotham.
Yes.
And with the state seal and everything, with the official name of the host of this podcast.
And
it literally says on that birth certificate,
the Single H.
The middle name single, last name H.
I'm like the Doctor.
Yes.
But weirder and more unhinged sometimes.
Yes. So it's beautiful that that certificate has opened a door for something we'll talk about next week.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be really cool to just, how do you feel?
I feel good. It makes me more happy that had the right gender marker to it.
And it has the right gender marker. Thankfully, that we live in a state that doesn't give in to conservative propaganda and allows you to exist in the wholeness of your identity.
I will say one thing for everyone who are getting their whatever they're called numbers, who are getting their social security numbers. If you're non-binary like myself, go toward the side. If you're getting your gender marker changed, go for the side that you feel closest to, because currently they do not have an option for non-binary on the social security side. I just wanted to warn you guys before you're going, oh, they don't have it, what do I do? Let's go to the side that you're closest to. That's what I did.
Yes, unfortunately, because the Social Security card,
I messed everything up, didn't I?
Yeah.
I love having to...
Social Security card is a federal document. Federal documents do not recognize non-binary.
Yeah.
So, as Single H said, he has leaned towards the gender marker that he most relates to, which is that of an alien.
Yes.
So his Social Security card, his gender marker is alien.
Yes.
And that allows him still to have these changes, to have that Social Security card now with the right name on it. It is quite lovely. And now that we have the birth certificate, we are set free slightly from the next administration's bullshit.
Yes.
So I can't wait to see how that they try to shift things around. I mean, literally, if there's any pushback on your name, Hunter is a non-binary name.
Yeah, I literally picked the name that I literally called myself after an action.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we have colored names. My brain that went Hunter.
Yeah. So and to explain what I mean by non-binary name, I know male hunters, I know female hunters.
Yeah.
I don't see there ever being a dispute on your name.
Yeah, it's androgynous.
Androgynous is the word I should have said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it does feel kind of good that at least to this extent that you are set free from any of the ignorant shenanigans that's going to happen in the next administration.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll let you guys in on whatever the ID says. We'll let you guys in on if it said what it needs to say or not. Cool?
Yes. So we next week. So I'm prohibiting myself from going through the entire process again.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to talk about next week on the Single H Show. Because we are going to talk about you getting your real ID.
Yes.
So when we get that real ID, we'll actually go all the way back to day one of you coming out, all the way to the end of you having a federal ID with your picture and your name on it.
Yeah.
So that everybody can have a refresher on what this podcast was always going to be about. And now that we've already kind of shifted into all LGBTQIA plus, specifically transgender issues, we'll still have something to talk about on the Single H Show. But your journey of your transgenderness
that's what I'm going to call it now, my transgenderness. That's what adjective I'm going to use.
Has completed, as long as there's not a federal ban on you receiving testosterone.
Yeah, I will say we'll even let you guys in on how it looks, because we are now 2 years in on T.
Yeah, so
we are officially 2 years in. We'll let you guys know. We'll do like half of a year updates.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, things are going to keep on changing.
And no matter what, we're going to have to keep on fighting for all of our LGBTQ, specifically transgender siblings.
Yeah.
Did you notice how hard I tried to say that?
Yeah.
There was a lot of work to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are here to do this podcast both to support our LGBTQ transgender siblings. Am I hitting all the letters still saying it that way?
Yeah. You're like moving where the T is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siblings. And Single H is here for them, and I'm here for the parents that are trying to support them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm here to be the weird Arrow H, non-binary, pan-romantic, loud person. I'm here to be the one that is straight to the point of what's going on.
And I am the cis daddy riding the allyship.
Yes.
Yes. The bisexual cis daddy.
Yes.
That's right. Because Ryan Reynolds can be my daddy.
Yes.
Yes.
One day I'm gonna make you so mad, and I'm gonna find all the nail polishes for that flag and do it one by one on that nail.
Oh, that would be awesome. Why would that make me mad? That would be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Gumby process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to shut down the Single H show, but only for this week, because we will be back next week.
We will be back for the next 204 weeks throughout the next 4 years.
Did you just really try to do?
I did the math in my head.
Actually, it's 208. But that was sick. That was very good. I don't know if there's a leap year in there, so we better say 209
weeks.
Yeah. But that was sick, good brother. All right. We are the Good Siblings.
Have a great week, y'all. Remember, support if you can all those organizations that we have linked.
And we're going to say them again.
Critical Role Foundation,
The United Methodist Committee on Relief,
California Community Foundation,
and then we'll
and more that will be in the description later.
And more to come.
Yes.
Have a week.